A typical plantar fasciitis case study. Okay, actually let's just refresh this so that we get rid of what I already chose. Alright, this is the Orthotics Builder page we got here from the home page. If you go to mackenzieorthotics.net and want to get to your Orthotics Builder page, this is the best route and most direct Orthotics Builder. And what we have is a 44-year-old, 190-pound banker. It's a man. He likes to hike and golf. He has left heel pain that's worse in the morning when he gets out of bed. It's also worse after sitting for long periods. He's tender on palpation over the medial calcaneal tubercle and the proximal area of the medial longitudinal arch. He stands in calcaneal valgum and slight genu valgum. He has low arches bilaterally, pronates throughout the gait cycle, and has mild non-weight-bearing rear foot varus deformities on assessment. Okay, so first thing we need is an account number. What you do, if you do not have an account number, what you need to do is go over here to the application link, and you can get an application there. Once your application is approved, we will give you an account number so that you can use the system. So we want to build an orthotic or a pair of orthotics for this guy. Regular shell is good for him. It's a polypropylene material. He's 190 pounds. Anywhere up to 225, you really should be strongly considering a reinforced shell. Even prior to that weight, even if he was 190 or 200 pounds, you could go with a reinforced shell if he was extremely pronated and you really needed some extra correction. But in this case, we'll go with a regular shell. Top covers. He likes to golf and hike, but he is a banker. And if we were making two pair, we could easily make a pair for his work shoes and another pair for golfing and hiking. And that would be ideal because you could really give more cushion and make him a little thicker and wider and all that stuff for his sports shoes. But let's make something here that will probably fit in both. In order to do that, I'm going to go with full length neoprene for the top cover. It's a good sport material. It's good for active people that are golfing and hiking, but a 1/16 inch is a little thinner so that it'll fit into a dressier shoe as well. And we'll just go with a 4-foot vinyl extension to the toes, between the end of the shell of the orthotic, under the metatarsal heads up to the toes. It's very thin, slide into shoes easy, reinforces the forefoot to help protect the orthotic to last longer, but also makes it much easier to slide in and out of shoes if you have the vinyl reinforcement in the forefoot. Metatarsal pads. He has no metatarsal issues, so we can click none for that. Heel pads. He has heel pain, and I'm going to fit him with spur pads. And actually, I believe the spur or the tenderness was only on one side. Left heel pain, according to our history. So left spur pad left, and the reason why I use a spur pad is because you can see the spur pad drawn in here in blue, and the heel cushion would be in this area, but also cover through the middle. Spur pad goes around the outer edges of the heel. He has central heel pain. It's at the medial calcaneal tubercle, which would be approximately here. If you get pain over the medial or lateral calcaneal tubercles, as long as it's not out right on the edge where we're adding this pad, the best way to unload it is to use this spur pad. If it was a more generalized heel pain, or the pain was more intense around the periphery, we would want to use a cushion instead, where it's not putting extra, it's not distributing the weight to the outside if that's where the pressure is. But in this case, we have a spur pad. Scroll down a bit. Arch pads, none. Heel stabilizers, none. Morton's extension, none. He does have mild rear foot varus deformities, and he is pronating. He stands in calcaneal valgus, so I will add a varus post of 1/16 to both orthotics. 1/16 is approximately 1.25 millimeters. 1/8 would be twice that at 2.5. 4-foot posting, we do not need. Shoe size, let's just call them a 10. And there you have it. We've built a foot orthotic, customized foot orthotic from these components for an average plantar fasciitis case. You just click add to cart and you get your little overview of what you just ordered, and then the quantity, price, and you can go from there. To discuss what you would charge a client for this sort of thing, feel free to contact me. Again, the contact number is here and the contact email form is here, and I'll be happy to talk with you about what these typically would retail for. And that's about it. I hope you have a great day.